Hello, my name is Holly Starr, and this is Scarlett here. I'm going to demonstrate what a raindrop with Young Living essential oils looks like for a dog of Scarlett's size. Scarlett came to us about a year and a half ago as a stray, and she was covered in fleas. She has had continuous problems with itchy skin and irritated skin since then, and we have tried a few different things to help her out with it, and the thing that we have found that works the best is a raindrop. So she receives a raindrop every 1.5 to 2 weeks, depending on her symptoms and how much she's licking herself and itching and stuff like that. So it is time for her next raindrop, so I thought I would use her as a demo for you so that you could learn a little bit more about what raindrop looks like and the oils that are involved with it. So first I'm just going to turn her around for you so that you can see her back, because we are going to be applying the oils along her spine. Okay? Let me just turn around, Scarlett. Now, Scarlett usually does fairly well staying in place for her raindrops, but if you have a dog who prefers to kind of wander and isn't quite sure what he or she thinks about the oils, let the dog wander around, whatever they need to do to feel comfortable, okay? All right, so the first oil I have actually already applied to Miss Scarlett. This is called Valor, and Valor is our balancing oil. So what you do is about 6 inches above the dog's neck, you're going to put a drop right there, and you're also going to put a drop right above the tail. And at that point, we hold our hands on top of both drops. And what we're looking for is a balance in the dog's energy. Okay, so some people might feel a tingling sensation in their hands, some people might feel warmth. All different types of sensations, it just depends on how you feel that energy. But what you're looking for is to feel a sense of balance between both of them. Okay, and this can take a few minutes. This is why I've already done this with Miss Scarlett, so she is all ready to receive her raindrop thoroughly. So our second oil here is oregano, and oregano helps prevent the growth of microorganisms throughout the cells. And what you do is just drop 2 to 3 drops along the spine. Scarlett is about 30 pounds, so I do around 3 drops. I do about 1 drop per 10 pounds on a dog. All right, and then we are going to do this type of motion with our hands, and you're using the back of your fingernails to apply this. That way the oil does not end up soaking all up into your skin. It stays on the dog. Okay, and this is a really relaxing sensation for the dogs. As you can see, Scarlett's just kind of cozying up here in the corner. All right, and again, if your dog is wandering around, you don't have to do as many strokes as I'm doing. And if they start to kind of get a little antsy throughout, you can do less strokes as well. Okay, the next oil is thyme. This is an antiseptic oil. It helps the immune system as well. And again, we're dropping about 3 drops, about 6 inches up from the body. And we drop it about 6 inches up so that it can go through the dog's energy field. Okay, it starts to cleanse that field as well. All right. Now, oregano and thyme are a little bit of hotter oils. So what we want to use next is some B6 oil or some type of carrier oil to dilute that out. All right, so you will simply apply that oil up along the spine. And rub that on in there. And again, this is just a carrier oil to dilute the hotter oils out so that they can absorb a little bit slower into the dog and it won't irritate so much. If you notice some irritation throughout, such as pink or reddening skin, or if the dog is acting a little agitated, go ahead and apply some more carrier oil, okay? So the next oil is basil. This is great for the muscles. All right, and Scarlett's doing great, just relaxing. And Scarlett's fur will absorb this at somewhat of a medium type of rate compared to other dogs. The longer the fur, the quicker the fur is going to wick that oil into the skin. The shorter the fur, it's going to take a little bit longer to wick that in. All right, and our next oil is cypress. This is great for the circulatory system. It's great for the lymphatic system. Get that one on in there. All right, our next one is Wintergreen. And this one, Wintergreen, is more for the joints and the skeletal systems. And Wintergreen has a cortisone-like effect. Okay, so you might have heard of Wintergreen being used in Tylenol. We can't give our animals Tylenol. So Wintergreen is a wonderful replacement for that. All right, it's completely safe for them. Okay, so the next part of a raindrop, after Wintergreen, I put other oils in as well. Okay, and I have two that I add to Scarlett's Raindrop because we're targeting the itchiness of her skin, the agitation that's there. I add lavender and I add lemon oil, okay? Both of these help with inflammation and they help target that itchiness to help take care of it. Okay, so this one's lavender. And I'm running out of lavender a little bit, so if you're running out, all you gotta do is just shake it kind of hard. You should be able to get some oils out of there. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and add the lemon. All right. And Scarlett's not the biggest fan of the lavender, but looks like she's doing pretty well with it today. And you'll find that your dog will like some oils and won't like others. Just kind of depends. Okay, so like I said, those two oils are added for Scarlett's specific raindrop. So depending on what types of physical issues, emotional, behavioral issues that your dog is going through, you can add whatever oil suits that type of issue, is going to help with that type of issue. And if you have questions about that, please feel free to contact me. I'd love to help you figure out what oils to add in there. Now the next one that you're going to do in a normal raindrop is called Marjoram. Okay, and Marjoram is an antiseptic oil. It's great for the muscles. It's great for soothing nerves. And we have one more oil to go. Peppermint is used as our end oil. All right, so peppermint actually drives the other oils. It can enhance the effects of the other oils. In addition, peppermint is awesome for the digestive system, for mental clarity, the respiratory system. It's wonderful for a lot of things in the body. Good job, Scarlett. All right. So at this point, you do have some oils on your hands, so you can feel free. I mean, if you have another dog, you can kind of rub that into their back. You can rub it into your own hands if you want to. Make sure that you're careful about touching your dog's eyes, okay? You have all these hot oils on your hands, so I would go ahead and wash your hands and avoid touching your dog's eyes for a while. All right. So that is what a raindrop looks like. And Miss Scarlett's gonna go away now. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Feel free to contact me and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. Have a good day.